came back in a three-piece suit. When I was in college, I worked for a large video rental company in the US Northeast as an assistant manager of a store that staffed 7 people. It was not a crazy busy place, and this was the dying days of video rental, so circa 2011 to 12 or so. I worked there 40 hours a week, so I was very familiar with all of the regulars that would come in and out. Anyway, the company had a no jeans dress code policy. There was no uniform, just requirements being a collared shirt and not jeans. In practice, employees wore jeans, with a polo or button-down, all of the time with no issue. One day I went to work a 4 p.m. midnight shift at the store, after having been in class divided by on campus from like 9:30 a.m. 2 p.m. I wore jeans and a button-down to school that day so I could go right to work after class. I got there and punched in and was surprised by the fact that our district manager was visiting our store that day. And he decided he needed to make an issue over my jeans. He said pulled me aside as I was working, about 45 minutes into my shift, and reprimanded me about violating the no jeans policy. I told him I was sorry, people wear jeans here all the time, I was in school all day. He insisted that I go home and change my pants if I wanted to complete my shift, and as I was the only person scheduled to be working from 6 p.m. midnight, basically so the store could still operate, and I could get paid. I told him, you realize that my house is at least a 15-minute drive away. That means I will be gone for at a minimum 45 to 60 minutes for me to drive home, change, and drive back, all while he would be the only person working at the store? He insisted no jeans. So I drove home, and I was so angry about this tiny bullshit and power play this guy was making on me that I got to my apartment and decided to change into the absolute fanciest thing I owned at the time. A 3-piece blue suit with a starched white shirt and striped yellow tie. The shirt was even French cuffed, so I wore the fancy cufflinks I'd gotten from my grandfather's funeral. I put on my nicest cologne, biggest watch, clickiest shoes, and walked right back into that family video looking like I was about to get married. My boss saw me immediately, and I don't know if he stifled a laugh or rolled his eyes. But he didn't say a single word to me for the next 2 hours that he was there watching me do my job outside of, thank you. I had regulars asking me, why are you so dressed up today? Or, wow, you look nice today. And all I said back to them was, well, I take this job very seriously, and if you want to rent movies in a respectful way, you've got to look the part. I don't know if he hated me or respected me for it. But we literally never spoke again until he got transferred to a different district a few months later.